When we typically think of emergency response, we think of food, we think of shelter, water, medicine. We never really think of what communication does for a community or for a person.
The less you hear, the worse it is.
You can imagine if you have a loved one that you haven't been able to talk to for a couple of weeks and they don't even know if you're dead or alive.
Our job as responders is to bring connectivity in a theater of desolation. We're responding to an unprecedented number of emergencies.
I was in the Philippines after the typhoon.
Sudan for about 4 years.
Haiti, 2010 after the earthquake.
Sierra Leone for the Ebola response.
Irma, Maria, wiping out Dominica.
The mission in Mozambique.
The refugee crisis in Bangladesh.
There is no infrastructure left after a disaster. So we have to bring everything to get the communication up and working again.
The first thing that everyone does is just to communicate with loved ones around the world.
In 2017 in Dominica, I was able to see it firsthand. A week or 2 weeks after the hurricane hit, people were crying on the phone because up until then, they were not able to tell their families, listen, I've lost everything, but I'm alive, I'm fine.
I remember one French lady, for the first time in 2 months, she was able to call her daughter. She just came over hugging us and thanking us. Those are the golden moments when you can see that this actually made a massive difference for this person and that person at the other end.
What really has changed is technology. We have the refugees who left the country with a mobile phone in their hands. They need connectivity immediately.
When Ericsson Response started in 2000, hardly any organization was using IT in emergencies.
The very first missions, just being able to make a phone call was a breakthrough to assist in humanitarian relief.
2002, with the response in Afghanistan, it was amazing to see the container landing on a hill outside of Kabul that sent satellite connectivity to Sweden and back to connect the humanitarians on the ground. This phone system made history. Fast forward 20 years, we rely more and more heavily on technology.
Nowadays, we create hotspots, supply the internet connectivity to the exact buildings that need to be linked together.
We provide communication facilities for humanitarians, from UN agencies to NGOs.
The local authorities,
The National Civil Protection.
the Red Cross.
Mobile operators.
Communication enables coordination so you can have a safe way of distributing resources.
World Central Kitchen can deliver tens of thousands of meals. Doctors Without Borders can be connected to all the information they need to stem the spread of disease.
We talk about communication saves lives, and there's a lot of scenarios where we actually see it.
When I was deploying to the Philippines, this guy came stumbling into the office and he had been walking for hours. He had these critical medical records of a small girl on a USB stick and just asked to get the support of sending this. And off these files went, and he was super thankful for this.
Of course, technology is just a means to do things, but it's the people behind the technology that enables the work that we do.
When we come together and we do things together, we're so much stronger than we are as individuals.
The partnership between the World Food Programme and Ericsson Response is built on trust. We trust each other to have a team that is ready to deploy at a moment's notice, a team that never says no.
That in the end makes us all proud when we see that the country can rebuild again, and we were part of that.
Lars Magnus Ericsson founded the company in 1876 on the premise that communication was a basic human need and should be available for all. Over 140 years, we have remained true to our founder's vision.